It takes a lot of dynamite to blast a hillside off the face of the earth. But in order to begin construction on the state's new flood basin project, the hill had to go. Highway Division engineers were assigned to handle the explosives, and the Highway Patrol was called out to set up rigid precautionary measures. Although the community had been alerted by radio, newspaper, and television announcements, it was the patrol's job to make sure nobody was injured in the giant blast. But in this case, the human element was found to be more deadly than the dynamite.
This is the trigger switch, Red?
That's right, Dan. This is the main control area outside the danger zone. This switch will trigger all the others around the base of the hill.
The others won't go off without this one, will they?
No, they're all wired to this one. We don't want any part of that hill to blow up until we're good and ready.
Is it still set for 3 o'clock?
Your men can clear the area by that time.
Let me see. It's 9:15. Yeah, we can do it.
It's going to be a big blast, Dan. The danger zone will come close to this point, radius of about 3 miles.
Well, we can close off the highways without any trouble, but you never know what you're going to find on the side roads. Let's go take a look. The Crestview Turnpike runs right through the danger area, so we'll set up a roadblock, reroute traffic through Highway 104.
104 far enough away for safety?
It's 12 miles away from the blast area. Roy, take us over to 104, will you?
Anybody here?
Okay, Bobby, get in the car and drive. Don't try being a hero. There's a guy back there. Just try not to get him.
What about him, that guy back there?
He's not dead. Not yet, anyway.
Well, you can't just leave him like that.
Shut up. All I wanted was his cash. I told him, don't try being a hero. No, he wouldn't listen to me. Freaking smart, brave. Everybody's got to be so heroic these days.
Traffic's usually pretty light on 104. We can detour all the cars out of the blast area without creating any jams.
Good. What about those side roads?
I'll take care of that right now. 2150 to 3822.
3822, go ahead.
Hey, Blondie, what's your name?
Marge, look, why don't you leave me here? Take the car, do what you like. Just leave me here, okay?
Sure. You want me to give you a dime so you can call the cops, too, huh?
I won't call the cops, honest.
You're more scared of me than I figured you'd be.
Well, sure I'm scared of you. That's what you want, isn't it? Don't you like scaring people?
Forget it and drive. I'm faster.
Listen, I just drove across 2 states in 2 days, and
And you ought to be good at it. You drive off the highway onto a side road. First one. stay on the side roads, see?
You know something, Killer? I bet right now you're more scared than I am.
Listen, Marge, I don't like heroes. Understand? So don't try any funny business.
How about heroines?
That's right.
You all set? All set? Good.
Let's review it, Dan. Now, this is the main control area. The main blast area is on the other side of that hill. We've been all over that. Now, here's the schedule. The detonation's been planned for 3 o'clock, 1500 hours. And by 1400, all roads within a 3-mile radius should be cleared.
3-mile radius?
That's right. When Mr. Lesser throws this switch, a lot of real estate's going to be airborne and in a hurry, and it's got to come down. Now, it's your job to make sure that no motorist, pedestrian, or hiker is in the danger zone, you understand? All units have been assigned a definite detour area. I'll be in the chopper over the blast area until deadline. Now, we'll use the chopper for reconnaissance and also as a control station.
What time do we check out with you?
At exactly 14:55, I'll contact all units by radio for an all clear, then I'll fly out of the area. Anything you'd like to add?
Just be careful, all of you. This is a $2 million project, but it's not worth one human life.
By 10:15 a.m., the detour areas were mapped out, and all units were dispatched to put them in force. Roadblocks were set up to reroute traffic from the danger zone. Warning signs were posted at strategic points around the perimeter of the blast area to alert any stragglers of the danger. Fuse lines were checked and rechecked. By 1 p.m., all roads into the area had been sealed off, and the Highway Patrol helicopter had gone aloft to check for stragglers. But at least 2 stragglers had not yet reached the rim of the danger zone.
Hey, what's the matter?
Out of gas.
What?
Take a look.
You knew that, didn't you? You knew you'd run out of gas.
Well, sure I knew it. You should have known it, too. I didn't stop at that gas station back there to get a manicure.
I'd have put a bullet through you right now.
Okay, be my guest.
You know, I can't figure you out.
I'm the homespun type. How many grits and caviar?
One minute you're scared silly, next minute you're popping your gum at me. Maybe you're crazier than I am.
Who said you were crazy?
Oh, never mind, forget it. Come on, get out and start walking.
Walk? In these shoes?
Look, with or without the shoes, you're walking. Now, come on.
You know what?
What?
Pretty soon my feet are gonna begin to hurt.
So?
So I won't be able to walk. Then what'll we do?
You go right on walking. I got my own troubles.
Yeah, you sure have.
Come on, get off the road into those bushes. Hurry up. Come on.
2150 to 3822.
3822. Go ahead, 2150.
We're flying along the northeastern rim of the blast area. It's right close to your detour position. From here, things look pretty clear. How's it look for you down there?
There's been no traffic at all along this road, no pedestrians either. Want me to cruise around some more?
All right, take a quick look around. Be back in your position in exactly 10 minutes. I want all units in their appointed places at exactly 1420. 10-4?
10-4.
insignia on that copter? That's a highway patrol, ain't it?
Sure. Probably looking for you.
Come on. Come on.
Go on, killer. Pull the trigger. Let all the cops know just where you are. Go on, shoot! What's the matter, Robin Hood? Afraid to shoot a woman?
Come on. Get up.
Well, if they don't get you for killing me, they'll get you on a kidnapping charge.
Yeah.
You're really running up a score.
I don't like killing. Yeah. Any kind of killing.
Tell that to the gas station attendant.
You know, a while back there when you didn't seem so scared of me, and I thought you kind of understood, even. Well,
yeah. I can't wait till you give me a bullet to press in my diary.
Look, it's not walking.
At 2:20 p.m., only 40 minutes before the deadline for the big blast, all precautionary measures had been put into effect. Each unit of the Highway Patrol was in its assigned position to stop any stragglers who might have entered the danger zone. By 2:25, it was reasonable to assume that the area was all clear. But assuming was not enough. The patrol had to be sure.
Anybody there? That copter quit buzzing around up there. Can't stay here forever.
I can. My feet hurt clear up to my earlobes. What's the matter, killer? Getting the whim-whams?
Will you quit calling me killer?
Okay, so I won't call you killer. What's your real name?
Oh, forget it. Never mind. My name is Jim. Jim, will you call me Jim?
Sure, Jim. I like that name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a real strong kind of name.
Lousy copter, I'd like to shoot it down.
Yeah, so would I, if I had a gun. Oh, where'd you get that gun? In the hawk shop?
No.
Oh, it's not the kind bad guys use in the movies. What is it?
No, it's the kind good guys use in the army. It's a carbine.
How come you've got an army gun?
I took it with me when I quit.
Quit? Quit the army? Why didn't you let him fire you? Then you get severance pay.
Fire me? Yeah, they'd fire me, all right. You know how they'd fire me? They'd kick me out with a medical discharge, a psycho. Psychotic, they call me. Too unstable, you know, not normal enough to be a real hero in a uniform.
Sooner or later, they kick me out with a slip of paper telling the whole world I'm not good enough for the Army.
That isn't so.
Sure it is. Only normal guys can be heroes.
They wouldn't let you go until they'd cured what's wrong with you. You know that.
Look, I don't know anything. I'm stable. Psycho, remember?
You don't want to let him help you. Oh, it's easier to be sore at him. Easier to take your little carbine and run away. You run away from the Army, you run away from doctors, now you're running away from the cops. Your feet must hurt more than mine.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Get back inside. Wait till it passes over.
$21.50 to all units. Maintain assigned detour positions. The time is now 14:47. Stand by for the final all clear check at 14:55. 10-4. Boy, we checked that shack a while back. When we left, we closed the door. It's open now. Maybe it's the wind or something. We better set this thing down and take another look.
Copter down here.
Now, let's see you run away from this one, killer.
Yeah? Well, that's exactly what I intend to do. And that copter's just what I need for the job. Come here. Get in there closer. Now, listen. If this works, I'll be out of here and you'll be safe. But if you make one sound, so help me, I'll shoot you right through that window.
It's 10 minutes to 3. We're gonna have to make it fast. Anybody there? I feel better. I better check the other units. 2150 to all units in the blast area. It's now exactly 6 minutes to blast time. This is your final checkout. 3822, report, please.
3822 to 2150. All clear in this area.
10-4. 3436, report.
It's almost 2:55. We should be getting the final all clear from Matthews any second.
$21.50 to main control station.
Come in, 2150. How's everything?
All units have been checked out. The helicopter will be out of the blast area in 2 minutes. Proceed with detonation as planned. 10-4.
10-4.
Okay, Roy, let's get out of here.
I'll hold it, both of you! Don't try for that gun, cop. It won't work. Keep your hands up. Move away from that copter.
Look, kid, I don't know who you are. What you want? This place is crawling with dynamite. If we're not out of here in 3 minutes, we'll be wearing a cloud for a hat.
Never mind the double talk. Just get away from that copter, both of you. Now, hurry up.
That gun's not going to do you any good. They're going to pull the switch on this place in 3 minutes. Now, if you want to play games, let me get on that radio and tell them to hold the blast.
You expect me to believe that? Yeah, I'll take care of your radio for you.
Wait a minute.
Jim!
Come on, get in here. You're flying me out of here.
Jim, wait!
Get in there, hurry it up.
Why? What for?
Don't ask questions. That thing won't hold four. Somebody's going to have to stay with this gun-happy character. Roy, you got 2 minutes. Nearest police car's a minute and a half away. Get to him, tell him to radio in and stop the blast.
Suppose we don't reach him in time. What about you and Jim?
You got one guess. Now get moving.
3822 to 2150. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds to blast time. Are you clear of the danger zone?
You weren't kidding about that dynamite, were you?
Here, have a cigarette.
Thank you.
.3822 to control station.
This is main control. What's the matter?
I can't make contact with 2150. He may still be in the danger zone.
The copter called in his final all cleared exactly 14:55. They said they'd be out of the danger zone by 14:57. We're to proceed according to plan.
But I can't establish radio contact. The copter hasn't been seen.
They must have flown to the other side of the area. That's all for now.
You'll know in exactly 65 seconds. That'll give you time enough to tell me what that gunplay of yours was all about.
Oh. I held up a gas station back there. Shot the attendant. Maybe he's dead now, maybe not. That doesn't matter much now anyway.
It matters a whole lot. 55 seconds.
Come in, 2150. 2150, can you hear me? Are you clear of the danger zone?
Hey, I don't get it. There was room for one more in that copter. You could have gone along with him. You could have left me here.
I like your company. 50 seconds.
It's a weird way to play hero.
Nobody's playing hero. We can't let a gunman wander around even in a blast area.
Yeah, but this place going up any minute. You said so. Why don't we take cover?
What cover? The whole area's going up in 40 seconds. And again, maybe it won't go up at all.
That copter won't make it to a radio. It can't.
Maybe. But I'd hate to think I'd let you get away. 15 seconds.
Huh?
12. 11. 10.
.3822 to control station. Hold the blast. The copter's too close to the area. Hold the blast. Can you hear me?
4, 3, 2, 1.
You all right?
I'm alive. That's enough for me. Did they hear you at the control station?
They heard. They could have heard me without the radio. Okay, Roy. Go on back to the boss.
It's all over, kid. Chopper's coming back for us.
Hey, you don't need that gun. I'm not going to run away. Tell her I'm all through running away.
Yeah, I know. And I'm going to make sure of it. Patrol story next week is a very unusual one. We hope you'll be with us. Until then, remember, it isn't the car that kills, it's the driver. This is Bradley Crawford saying see you next week.
One of the meanest crimes encountered by police agencies in their day-to-day enforcement of the law is that of the protection racket. Earlier this year, the Highway Patrol ran into a variation of this racket. Not the usual kind, but one in which men were forced to pay dearly week after week in order to keep their jobs or face the consequences, as did Mike Richards.
What are you doing out alone, Ray? Where's your keeper?
That's right, Mike. Talk through your teeth while you still got him. Let's go.
You're not stupid enough to use that here in broad daylight.
Try me.
Guess you are that stupid.
Mike, you've been a terrible disappointment to me.
I've been a disappointment to myself. I let a pair of cheap punks scare me into giving them money that belongs to my family.
Where's your sense of gratitude, Mike? A year ago, you had no job, no nothing. You got a job on my say-so. All I want is my commission, $10 a week.
Save your speeches, will you? I'm not giving you any more $10 bills. Just go ahead and get me fired.
And let's see. You owe me for the past 3 weeks, $30. If I get you fired, you won't have any money. If I let you get away without paying me, others may get the same idea. It's not smart business, Mike. I want that $30.
You don't bluff me, Sandy. All my friends know about you. Anything happens to me, the cops go right to you.
Yeah? So I figure you should bring them back a message. And if this doesn't work, we can always talk sense to your wife.
Highway Patrol, Williams? Uh-huh. All right, thank you. We'll be right over. This is Williams. Contact Dan Matthews. Have him meet me at the freight yards. Tell him it's urgent. I've had some trouble over there. One of the workers has been pretty badly beaten. Okay, thanks.
I'm on my way. 10-4?
10-4.
What's up? You got a job to fill. Mike won't be around.
You took care of his complaints?
I always do, Louis. I always do.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Someone must have got to the cops fast. See you later, Louis.
$3016 to headquarters.
Headquarters by?
Just leaving the freight yard. One of the workers here has been pretty badly beaten. His name is Mike Richards. 2150 and I are heading for the hospital now. Would you contact his wife? She lives at 62 Center Avenue. Tell her husband's being taken to the hospital and ask her to meet us there. 10-4?
10-4. Suppose Richards dies.
Well, that's just one less guy to shoot off his mouth.
You're gonna be asking an awful lot of questions at the freight yard.
I know. That's why we got the foreman working for us, to take care of things in an emergency.
No visitors.
Yeah, I know. I just talked to the doctor. The beating was the work of professionals.
I'm Mike Richards' wife.
Well, this is Sergeant Williams. I'm Matthews, Highway Patrol.
Is he all right?
Well, he's alive.
Can I speak to him?
He's still unconscious.
How bad is he?
He's pretty bad. Who did this to your husband?
I don't know.
But you have some idea. Evidently, he owed some money.
Doesn't everybody?
Well, was it blackmail?
Mark's a decent human being. You've no right to even suggest a thing like that. Mike owed money. Is that so terrible?
Well, no, but what happened to him is. Why don't you tell us about it?
If I tell you anything, maybe next time they'll kill him.
Mrs. Richards, your silence is just buying time for these guys to beat up and kill more people.
Hi, how is he?
We don't know yet. He's unconscious.
What have the police got to do with this?
When anybody gets beaten up, it becomes our business.
If you guys did your job right, this wouldn't happen. No decent citizen is safe in the yards.
Who are you?
The name's Mason, Joe Mason. And you better find the punks who gave my stepbrother a going over, or I will.
Well, if you're so anxious to see these punks caught, perhaps you can persuade her to tell us what she knows.
What's he talking about?
Look, take Mrs. Richards home. The hospital will keep you informed.
Thanks a lot.
Hello, Thornton. This is Sandy.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
You're short a member of your crew, Mike Richards. Get a replacement. He had an accident.
An accident, huh? You mean you slugged him?
It was necessary to remind him of a debt. I just want to make sure there's no slip-ups in case the police ask questions.
Listen, I'm in deep enough as it is. Every guy in my crew is paying you money. What do I get out of it?
You don't have to pay for protection. Don't forget that. And remember, no slip-ups.
10-4. Headquarters wasn't able to get much on Richards. He's been at the yards for about a year. Wasn't much for making friends.
Well, he must owe somebody some money, but for what? Look, get me a list of everybody Richards worked with in the past couple of years. I want the whole rundown on this. Bank account, his style of living, the whole thing.
I'll get on it.
If you want me, I'll be at the yards.
All right. You've had your quota of hysterics. Now, what was that cop talking about?
Please, Joey, stay out of this. It's none of your business. They'll do to you what they did to Mike.
Will you let me worry about that? Now, who's they?
I can't tell you. I can't.
Great.
Look, Mr. Matthews, Mike Richards got muscled away from the job. I don't know nothing about who did it nor why.
I thought you might be a friend of Mike Richards.
A friend? What do you mean? He's just a working stiff like the rest of these characters. I'm the foreman, and I got 64 men in my crew, and I don't pay nursemaid to any of them. Hey, you guys, what do you think this is, a convention? Go on, get back on the job.
Scared?
Why should I be scared?
Seems a shame what happened to Mike. Real shame.
Is Mike a friend of yours?
Oh, yes, sir.
You got any idea why Mike should take this kind of a beating?
You kidding? Mike's a real guy. Always willing to listen to a guy's problems, even though he's got plenty of his own.
What problems?
Oh, you know, the wife in the hospital, the butt kind of tight. You know who did it?
No, but we're working on it.
Whenever I've been in a spot, it's always Mike who's helped me out. Now, for once, I've got a chance to make up for it. And you tell me to stay out of it, that it's none of my business.
That must be the hospital. Hello?
Is this Mrs. Richards?
Yes.
This is a friend with a friendly word of advice.
What?
Keep your mouth shut, or the next time we'll finish the job on Mike.
Hello? Who is this?
Sounded like Louis.
Who's Louis?
He works at the yards.
Does he have anything to do with Mike's getting beaten up? Well, does he? Answer me.
Please, Joey.
Look, what did he say?
Told me to keep my mouth shut. Or next time they finish Mike.
All right, you keep your mouth shut. You behave. Don't worry. Don't talk to anybody. But that doesn't stop me from nosing around. They never connect me with Mike Richards.
No, Joey, no.
Bookkeeper, please. Hi, Jim. Ken Williams, Highway Patrol. Wonder if you could help me out again. I need some information on 3 people. Sam Russell, Louis Darmstadt, that's spelled D-A-R-M-S-T-A-D-T, and Harry Byrne, B-Y-R-N-E. Could you give me the usual rundown without a subpoena? You can? Good. Deposits, balance? Uh-huh. We got an idea they're living way beyond their means. Want to find out why. Okay, I'll stop by and get the report. Thanks, Jim. Bookkeeper, please.
Well, you get the job?
You talking to me?
Hey, take the chip off. I saw you and Thornton putting your heads together. I thought maybe you got the job.
I hired somebody this morning.
Tough luck. Got any other leads?
No. Heard about a guy getting hurt. Thought maybe I could fill in for him. I need that job. Need any job.
Hey, wait a minute. No point in looking for a job at lunchtime. I'm 𝗛𝗶𝗵𝗵𝘄𝘆. Here, go on, take it. There's more than enough here for both of us.
Well, you can't argue with a free sandwich. The name's Mason. Joe Mason.
No dough, eh?
Who wants to listen to my troubles? You probably got enough of your own.
No, go ahead. Maybe I know somebody who can help you.
In spite of Dan Matthews' warning, Joe Mason had taken the law into his own hands. At Highway Patrol headquarters, Matthews was coordinating the search for those behind the racket and the beating of Mike Richards.
I think we've hit pay dirt. During the past 2 years, 97 men worked at the yard. And out of those 97, we come up with 4 who are living way beyond their means.
Let's see, who are they? Jim Hogan, Louis Darmstadt, Peter Grace, and Harry Ellis. They got a new car every year. Savings account amounting to thousands of dollars each.
And not one of them averaged over $100 a week during those 2 years.
Any of these 4 guys still working?
Only Louis Darmstadt.
Let's put a tail on him. Around the clock. If there's a racket going, we'll try and bust it up in a hurry. Let's check the hospital.
I'm Joe Mason.
Oh, yeah. It's Joe Mason, Sandy. Hello, Joe.
Hi.
Louis phoned me about you. Said you had some trouble.
Yeah.
Police?
Oh, no, nothing like that.
Have a seat.
It's my mother. I'm the only support she's got. She's real sick. Doctor says she needs an operation.
Well, that makes it tough. How much do you need?
Right now, about $100.
I'll take it.
Doesn't solve anything.
It's real money. Go ahead. Sandy says take. You take.
Okay, so I get her into a hospital. But later I'll need a place for her. I don't want charity. I want a job.
Where have you been looking?
You name it, I've been there. The foreman at the yard says he's got a full crew.
Now, why would Thornton say a thing like that? You can always use a good man.
That's what I tried to tell him. He wouldn't believe me.
He'll believe you. You tell Thornton you're a friend of Sandy's. And Sandy says to take care of you.
Just like that?
Well, not exactly like that. It's going to cost you.
How much? Or don't I pay you back in money?
There's nothing illegal about it. Sandy's acting as your agent. After all, he is getting you a job. Isn't that right?
I believe it when I see it. Okay, how much?
My usual agent's fee, $10 a week, as long as you stay at the yard.
$10 a week?
I'm sorry, I thought you were desperately in need of a job.
Okay, it's a deal.
Now, just to show you what a nice guy I am, the first week is on the house.
Thanks. I come here to make my payments?
No, just give it to Louis. He'll give it to me.
Suppose I should miss my payments.
You're Joe Mason. You're a friend of Louis's. I've met you. We know where to find you. We're a big organization. There's no place you can run to hide. Not even the cops. Does that answer your question?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I hope your mother gets to feel better.
Thanks. I'll go see the foreman again.
There's something about this stinks. I want you to find out everything you can about our newest customer.
Oh, I see. Oh, what time was that? Oh, thanks very much for calling. Just had a call from the hospital. Mike Richards died.
Oh, that's rough. Look, I'm going over and talk to Mrs. Richards. Now that Mike is dead, maybe she'll tell us more than she did before.
Oh, and I had word from the freight yard. Joe Mason's working over there, and he's pretty friendly with 𝗛𝗶𝗵𝘵.
After Mason finishes work, I want him picked up, but away from the job.
Joe Mason's a plant. A phony. His mother's been dead for 10 years, and he's related to Mike Richards. Do you think he's working with the cops?
Well, maybe. But if he is, he hasn't had a chance to tell them anything he knows. Get him out of the yard quietly and bring him to the apartment.
Mrs. Richards, I didn't mean to be rude at the hospital, but I just talked to the doctor, and, well, he thought it best you didn't see him. He was pretty badly beaten up.
When the hospital called me, I didn't believe it. I still can't. It's all such a waste. I feel like crying, but I can't.
Well, whatever I say, I know it's not going to help any, but believe me, I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry, too. I should have told you what you wanted to know. Mike had a friend at the yard. His name is Louis. And Louis helped him get the job from a man named Sandy. And Mike also said that Sandy had an apartment near the yard, and an assistant by the name of Ray.
Did Mike ever tell you anything about Sandy or Ray, or did he describe them in any way at all?
That's all I can tell you. I hope it's enough.
Well, that's going to have to do. I wish there was more. Thanks very much.
I want to talk to Dan Matthews. Never mind who this is. Is he there? Well, when do you expect him? It's okay, Mom. Yeah. Everything's going to be all right. I'll be home as soon as I get off work. Mom's always so grateful when I call her during the day.
Walk or bleed.
$21.50 to 3016.
3016 by. I've been trying to reach you. Joe Mason's disappeared from the freight yard.
What about Louis Darmstadt?
He was gone, but he's back now.
Pick him up. I'll meet you at the yard. 10-4?
10-4.
Is this the way you did it to Mike?
Yeah. Now, my misguided hero. Let's take it slowly. Just how much did Mike tell you?
Drop dead.
I want to talk to Louis. He brought this stool pigeon in. Let's get him out to the car. He's going with us.
Is the cover on Mrs. Richards?
Davis and Langley called in from the house a couple minutes ago.
Let's make this fast, Louis.
I don't know what this is all about.
You want to go up on a murder rap?
Murder?
Richards is dead.
What's that got to do with me?
Your pals have got Joe Mason. If they kill him, too, we can charge you with murder. Witnesses saw you set him up and take him out of the yard.
We know how much dough you got in the bank and how much you've been spending. It doesn't add up with your salary.
Do yourself a favor. What's a short stretch compared with a murder rap?
You know this, Mason? He was related to Richards.
Sandy and Ray are going to be sore. You brought a ringer into the setup.
Get out of the car and pick up Louis. We'll let him take care of this guy. Then we'll take care of Louis.
For the first time in your life, you're being smart. Where are the records?
It's all in my locker. Every guy that paid off to Sandy. The names, the dates they were put on. Hey, there's Ray. He's looking for me.
Get in the freight car and stay there. Otherwise, you're going to be a dead guy. I'll send an officer for you later.
Come on, get to the car, back. Let's go.
I take him.
Okay, put your hands up there.
His name Sandy?
Yeah.
Where's Mason?
In the car.
Where? Move. He's alive. Get Louis and bring him in.
You got them, huh? Where's the other one?
Dead.
Well, that evens up the score.
If the police were as bad as you said we were, you'd be dead too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure, I'll bet. I wish I had your luck. Come on, move. You too. See Highway Patrol again next week. Until then, remember, if you care to drive, drive with care. This is Bradley Crawford saying, see you next week.